Hey, Jax. There was like nobody in here for like 4 minutes. I was just about to message Shelby and Nick to see if they wanted to come on via voice. So you guys want to be on via voice? Because Nick was gonna come on a couple. Nick was actually gonna be on Saturday. No, he was actually gonna be on last Thursday, and then he had some shit come up, so he changed it to Saturday, and then on Saturday his laptop wasn't working, so we just haven't made another day yet. I'm in the office, but I'll be walking to my coworker's place across the street soon. Is that safe? Mm. You're still at your coworker's place? And how are you delivering my package? It's literally on the other side of the street. Just making sure you're safe, man. Oh, okay. Well, since you were asking me about it yesterday, I figured you were preparing. Tonight, Diana Beth was nice enough to send over Bloody Alphabet, which is another serial killer coloring book. Which I was kind of tired of serial killers for a bit. But she was nice enough to send it over, so of course I'm gonna color in it. But it did have some pretty cool pictures here. Like I finished this one today. I finished Pablo Escobar, who was the Colombian drug lord, and I've never seen him pop up in a book. So I thought that was pretty cool that he was in there. So I did that one today. Um, and this took fucking 2 nights to do, or 2 days to do, I should say. Um, who else have I done in here? Oh, yeah, I did Ted Bundy thus far. She really spoils you. She does. She does, especially with the coloring books lately. You know. So I did the Ted Bundy. Not like she used to. Like one time, Diana sent me a box for my birthday, and it was like a whole bunch of shit in there. And like me and a buddy of mine, we added up the retail value of the box, like the retail value, not even like the used value. Okay, the retail value of the box was about $200. And we're just like, shit, cut that shit in half for like used, because it was like mainly shit from Amazon. So we're just like, all right, let's imagine she went to Amazon and bought it used. Okay. Which most of the shit in there was brand new. But we're like, all right, let's say she went to Amazon and bought it used. That's still $100. But we did the retail value of the shit and it was like $200. We're like, damn. And then I don't like that they put this one in here because, like, I mean, yes, he's an evil person. Okay. He is an evil person. I will say that. I'm not defending anything that he did. He's an evil dude. He's a fucked up, kooky dude and shit. But he's the only serial killer that was in jail. He's dead now. That never killed anybody. But Charles Manson was in here, and that's also something different that you don't see in a lot of these books. He's not really a serial killer. He didn't really kill anybody, you know. And they have one in here that pisses me off when they put in here because I don't know why. This is like the third book I saw him in, and that the Zodiac Killer. Nobody has ever seen the fucking Zodiac Killer, so I don't understand why the fuck they keep putting him in. Nobody's ever found out who the fuck he is. So why the fuck do they keep putting him in? I don't understand. I guess they just needed a Z. I guess. I mean, your mic cut out. Are we good? Are we back? Hello? Oh, okay. Karen's here, or Gabby, or what was the other name that threw me off in here the other day when I was looking through my messages? Bella, whatever name you're going by now. Pick a damn name already. You'll always be Karen to me. I'm sorry. You can call yourself whatever the fuck you want, but you're gonna be Karen to me. And Karen, you're slacking on selfies lately. You need to pick that shit up. Yeah, stick with Karen. It's okay. I know it's okay. I just told you what I'm doing. Oh, that wasn't like permission. That wasn't like asking your permission. What's for dinner? Apparently we're gonna have tuna casserole. Which my tuna casserole is macaroni and cheese, peas, and tuna. Delicious. Smart ass. So what are you drawing? I'm not drawing. Coloring. Hence the title, coloring live. Doing some coloring here. That's one of my hobbies here lately. Adult coloring. Plus, I feel like I'm handicapped tonight because I bought like this 160 colored pencil or 172 colored pencil set, but I'm downstairs, so I didn't bring that downstairs. So I'm using like my Crayola 100. So it's like, oh shit, man. I feel like I have like 9 colors at my disposal, even though like still a lot and shit. Oh, what's your mom's version? Oh, macaroni and cheese, tuna and peas. We all make it the same way. I was like, what did I miss? Because and going back to Karen, I do the same. I color them abstract shape ones and some more. See, I think you're talking about the mandalas, and like I can't do the mandalas, man. That's just too tedious, man. I gotta do like entertainment ones and shit. Like some entertainment ones, I should say. Like serial killers. This one right here. This is the first one I ever had right here. Uh, Home Alone. I didn't like this one. I've only done one page on it. Uh, I did Potty Mouth Food. That one's pretty cool. Family Guy. This one you would think I would like because I fucking love me some Family Guy, but no, not that much. And I got to cover this one. And this one was really good. The Color My Boobs. That one was really good. I had a lot of fun with that one. The mandalas. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the mandalas. I mean, hey, if that's your thing. Oh, the Jason Momoa one. Yeah, there is a King of the Hill one. Um, there's one in my Amazon wish list down there. The New Kids on the Block one. I'm just like, I must have you. Gotta have that. I'm like, oh, 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 the right stuff. Okay. Well, Karen, it's in my Amazon wish list. You can buy me one and buy you one too. It's only $7. It's set up to ship directly to me. Can't hardly wait on, but man, if there was one like that, shit, I'd buy that shit in a heartbeat. I tried finding a Twilight Zone one, but the only one I could find was like some fan made one, and it was based on the episode To Serve Man. And that's a fine episode. I'm not gonna fucking rag on it, but I would have liked a little variety. I wonder if there's a PJ's one. Oh, PJ's the projects, man. That's old school right there. Who is Kay? That's my friend Karen. There's some I wouldn't mind having, but some I know would be like there's a Simpsons one, but like I'm just like, well, damn. Then I'd have to buy like a whole case of yellow, and I really don't want to go through that, you know. And plus, like it was very basic. I saw the pictures inside. It was very basic. Thought about buying a Harley Quinn one last night because I love the movie version of Harley Quinn. Um, where the fuck did you hear Kathy? I swear, I'm really starting to think you do this to me on purpose. These are facts. I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop taunting them, otherwise they're gonna come in here and fuck with me again. And it's so weird using peach for flesh again, even though I bought flesh colored fucking pencils, but I didn't bring them down here. So I mainly brought this down here to show off that Diana bought it because that's what I tend to do when somebody buys something off my Amazon wish list, you know. And I've had it since fucking Monday and I haven't shown it off yet. So meanwhile, I've done color like 5 pictures in it almost now. Well, technically 4, and I'm working on 5. I've been coloring these, watching some 80s Twilight Zone. Like excuse me, I finished the Pablo Escobar one today. Like literally before I was going to work. I was like, I gotta finish fucking eyes before I go to work. Like I literally finished the eyes and put my shit away and then got ready for work. Because I literally made like a little spot in the living room um, to do this when I get bored. Food fight. I've been watching Goosebumps, old school show, wine and coloring. Yeah, the Goosebumps show, man. Camp Nightmare, best episode. Don't at me. And then probably Welcome to Dead House. Those are probably the 2 best episodes. I think I made it. Okay, good. I'm glad you made it there safe. I love that show. Who the fuck didn't love that show? I mean, I will say, much like any TV show, there's some missed episodes, you know, but come on. Like Say Cheese and Die 1 and 2, Welcome to Dead House, Camp Nightmare, Be Careful What You Wish For. Um, there's a Goonies one in my Amazon wish list. There's actually a couple of Goonies ones, but I just put one in my Amazon wish list. But there is a Goonies one. You watch Coach? Oh fuck yeah, I love Coach, man. They recently added that to IMDb TV, but I have the box set, so I'm sorry if you watch the episode where Luther spills the fucking grape juice on the floor. If you don't find that episode funny, I don't think I can be your friend. I didn't bring my sharpener down either, so this is also like a challenge too, because I didn't bring my sharpener down. Oh wait, I do have an electric one over here. Is it plugged in? But yeah, Riley. I'm just gonna call you Riley for now on because that's a gender neutral name. Um, but yeah, there's a couple Goonies ones, Goonie adult coloring books. Who's the dude with the mullet in college years? That's Bob Golick. Apparently, he's a former NFL player, and then he transitioned into acting. I think he was in a couple other things. I'm not for sure. I just know him from the college years. If he was in other shit, I don't know. I just know him from the college years. I love the college years. That's one of them shows I hate when they're just like worst sitcoms ever, and like it's lists and it's like that show's on there. I'm like, son of a bitch. Shit. Ah, shit. He played for the Raiders, did he? Okay. Did he have a Spice Girls comeback? No, that'd probably be a good one though. Let me see. Let's see. That'd probably be a good one to have. Technically, yes. There's a '90s one that features the Spice Girls. There's this one right here, but not just a lone Spice Girl one where you can color just the Spice Girls. Ah, you won't forget. Oh yeah, they will. They'll fucking forget. Went 4 hours the other night and didn't make a nickel. They'll fucking forget. We went 3 hours on Jax's birthday and she made $1, and that was from me. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm ain't paying for shit. Pepperidge Farm ain't sponsoring shit. I'll talk about Milano cookies for fucking 4 hours if they pay some money. Or Chessman or fucking Chesapeake, macadamia, whatever it's for. Whatever it is, they taste great. They fucking pay me. Salitos, whatever. Whatever it is, it tastes great. I'll fucking pimp it all. Until they pay me, Pepperidge Farm don't remember shit either. Hit them up. I'm ready down. When have you ever seen any YouTube video, like, hey guys, thanks for watching my video. But before we get started, Pepperidge Farm is fun. When have you ever seen any video start that way? If you find one, you send it to me, and then we'll talk. I am in contact with Adam and Eve. I could call Adam and Eve and be like all the rest of the basic bitches on YouTube and get a 50% off code. I've thought about it. I mean, like, I don't think there's any guys out there with that one, at least not to my knowledge. But I've always just wanted a code for somewhere. I've always just wanted like a fucking code, or like I can start a video saying, "Hey guys, go to this place and use code artist for fucking just because." I mean, one ass fucking hard to find TV, but I don't think he's gonna go for that. I gotta message that fucker again. I haven't heard from him. If he doesn't answer the second email, then I know he's just like, "Fuck you." I have a couple codes, but haven't done much with them. First time for grilled cheese on the barbecue. Grilled cheese on the barbecue grill. That's different. Adam and Eve, use code tickle me clitter. It seems like they give like every fucking thought on the fucking YouTube. One of them shit. So I mean, the YouTube, like, fuck. I figured that'd be my niche right there. I just because like I emailed them, I was like, hey, what's your email to like the fucking like your your media team? They're like, we don't have one. I'm like, what? How the fuck do all these people like get it then? But they're like, here, you can call our home office. Here's our number. And I was like, oh, okay, shit. They just gave it to me. They're like, we don't give a shit. I was like, oh, okay. So like, I have the number. I guess I can just give them a call whenever. You know, I'm debating, do I really want to go that route with this channel? Because if I go that route with this channel, I gotta start sitting here and like, all right, today we're gonna talk about the fucking jerk me off 8,000 here. You know, you jerk me off 8,000. See what you do is you just put it around here and then you just jerk yourself silly. I love it. You know. I just have a feeling that's going to cause more problems than solve. If you really want to see me, you come over to my OnlyFans. Did you get any free products from them? I haven't called them yet. I was gonna message like a board game company to fucking see if I can get this game I wanted, but then I was just like, no, because if I call and get it or email and get it, then I actually have to do work. I really didn't fucking want to, you know. I looked up the company and everything. I was like, oh yeah, shit, let me see if I can get this from him and shit. And I was like, no, then I actually have to fucking sit here, make a video and shit. Mm. It's fine when like I want to make a video. And I'm like, okay, then it's on my terms and shit. But like when like I have to make a video for like a company, sometimes I really just don't want to. Yeah. Like when I was doing videos for USAopoly, I was like, "Hey, is there anything for review?" And they messaged me and was just like, "Yeah, we have these 3 games." And I was just like, "Okay, let me review this one." That's all I said. I want to review this one. Then I get a box at the house with all 3 fucking games in it. I was like, "You son of a bitch." I was like, "So now I got to figure out a way to work all 3 of these fucking games into my video," which I did. But I mainly reviewed the fucking one, and just for shiggles, I was able, since I thought of it, I thought of a way to work in the fucking a second game into the next video and shit. So I was just like, fuck it. But I was just like, damn it, I didn't ask to review all 3 of these, and the third one I didn't review. So I was like, fuck. In fact, it's still fucking open. It's still sealed over here. It was a game called Lift Up. I was like, I didn't ask to review that shit. You sent it to me, but like I just said, fucking this one. I used to have a good hookup at Goliath Games, but the lady in charge, Brooke, she left, so I'd have to get another hookup there again. Which I mean, I'm sure I could do, but I just haven't fucking cared. Especially since I've ended the fucking game on storyline that I worked on for like 2 years. Since I ended that storyline, I haven't really given a shit. I mean, like I've said, I've had a new storyline in my brain for a while. I just haven't really fucking did anything with it. Much like most of the other videos that I think of. Most of my shit now is like, that's a good idea. And then it just never goes anywhere. Sometimes if you do see like an elaborate video by me, more than likely it's like a fucking 3-year-old idea. Chris Farley, what the hell was that all about? Miss Chris Farley, Black Sheep was funny as hell. Yep. Have you written any of the storyline? No, just thought of it. Like I think I mentioned it before, but like, um, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Um, uh, like the beginning, if I ever get to it, the beginning of the next episode after the fucking ending of the last one would be Artist is fucking withering in pain in bed. His head's killing him because, as we learned in the last episode, whenever he's getting a headache, that's one of the characters in his head trying to get out. And this one's like just aching. And then we find out the other characters are down here, like Wendell, Pinky, all them and shit. You get the exposition and it's just like, oh boy, Wendell's like, oh boy, like, how many do you think are coming out? We find out that a bunch are coming out. So that day, how many do you think are coming out? I was like, I don't know, Wendell. Like, fuck, you look at, do I look like his biography? Just fucking banter and shit. It sets up for jokes and shit, and then that's pretty much as far as I got. I'm still here with my coworkers' kids. Oh, sorry. I'll try and watch the language. Unless they're okay with language. Oh, I have my headphones in. Okay, fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Oh, okay. I can barely form coherent sentences, pimp. What are you talking about? I've been neglecting writing my own book about my own life because I just stare at it and I'm just like, I don't know where to go. And I'm like, this happened to me. You know, how the fuck can you write your own book about your life? And I messaged one of my friends and I was just like, hey, you think I should kill somebody in my book to build up tension? They're like, yeah, sure. What kind of book are you writing? I was like, my autobiography. Go Texans. Texans suck. Why do you always come in here and say like go shittiest team you can think of? Jets. Are they good kids, Jacks, or are they little hellraisers? What's the other teams you usually say in here? You usually say go Jets, go Texans. Didn't you say Astros one night? One night you? Oh, they're not really that shitty. I've seen shittier baseball teams. I can't really say on that. But I will say the Astros are not out of this world. I said the Astros are not out of this world. Oh shit! Which Bombay? I was born on the ice. Mighty Ducks. Yep, that's my hockey team right there. The real Ducks, the NHL Ducks. Let's be clear here. I'm sorry, I hated that damn animated show on the Mighty Ducks. I hated that shit. Okay, I think we're done with his skin. Anaheim. Yeah, just need work on his. I've been to Karen. Did Karen leave? Yeah, Karen left. Sure. Shit, Mrs. Oh yeah, Darkwing Duck. Yeah, definitely. Let's get dangerous. Oh, shit, I sure did. I missed all this shit. I got all this shit. Yeah, I did. Did you just black out when I was going over this shit? Here I am, like, oh, I'm done. Let's move on, shit. Let's get dangerous. There was supposed to be a Darkwing Duck movie, but you can thank the DuckTales movie for failing at the theater. Why we never got it. On a buffalo. I don't know, Riley. I just nod my head and go with it, man. Your balls are showing Bumblebee too. I swear, if there was ever like a fucking Olympic event for like who can name the fucking most Ace Ventura quotes, man, I think Pent Nasty could probably win that shit. There's not a live that goes by where he's not saying one in here. Well, I mean, I guess me too, because I mean, most lives usually have me saying like, "That's actually none of your damn business. Stay out of my personal affairs." I miss all this shit. Had one job, coloring his fucking face. He didn't do it. Ace Ventura, pimp, level 100. Oh, 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 oh. That is double thick, soundproof glass. There was no way that neighbor heard Roger Redactor from that balcony. The murderer murdered him in this apartment and then threw him off that balcony, and the murderer closed the door on the way out. Yes! 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 Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? 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 I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear. Get him out of here! Losers! Losers! I think at the end of September when I went for my doctor's appointment, that's the movie I listened to on the way to the doctor. So it's pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh. It's like one of my favorite parts too. I have exorcised the demon. This house is clear. Let me make sure I got all this fucking skin before I start coloring here. No, apparently, damn, how did I miss all this shit? Man, everybody just left. Just pimping Riley now. Shit, man, just got Karen in here, and Karen left. But I think I know why Karen left. Karen has a little daughter, so I'm pretty sure that could be part of the reason. So here I am cussing up a storm and shit. You know? That, or she's addicted to Among Us right now. So she's addicted to Among Us right now, so that could be part of it too. I'm playing on the kids' new tablet. So the kids have a new tablet that I'm sure they're dying to play with, and you're playing on it. Like, oh boy, I can't wait till I get home so I can play on a new tablet. Oh shit! Oh look, it's Aunt Jackie playing on it. Oh fuck! Well shit, there goes my whole fucking night. You been to Best Buy lately? Nah, I don't go to Best Buy that much anymore. And I swear, if I could have like every dollar that I spent in Best Buy when I was like actually actively movie collecting, holy shit, I'd be rich, bitch. My coworker plays Among Us, and she showed me it for the first time the other day. Oh shit, Jax, we got to play one night. We got to play. Well, probably not because I'm a very I'm a toxic person. So. Well, I only get toxic playing Among Us when bullshittery happens. That's the only time I really get fucking toxic playing that fucking game. Like if it's fair, then okay. I mean, like shit, no harm, no foul. But when like people keep calling fucking emergency meetings just to fucking randomly guess who's killing people, well then shit, go fuck your mother and have retarded children because like I'm not gonna play that way. That's when I get fucking toxic and shit. You know? Or I played one game where like three of us straight up saw fucking Blue kill somebody, and then he came after me. So I circled around, came all the way back, emergency meeting. And I was like, "It's Blue, it's Blue, it's Blue." They're like, "No, it was you," and they voted me off. I was like, "Are you?" Oh, oh, I was dying for that next game to start. I was dying because I was gonna go off. I was, and then they closed the lobby. I was like, "Oh, you're so fucking lucky. This lobby did not open back up because I was gonna fucking lose it." I mean, we all sat here and saw that, and I was orange this time because they didn't have purple available. So like, I fucking ran all the way around because he was coming for me next. So I came all the way back around, and I was like, fucking Blue. We all saw it, Blue, and they're just like, no, it was you. It was orange. I was like, what? No, it wasn't. And fucking lo and behold, I was voted out. I'm like, oh man, I was like, I cannot wait for this next game to start because I am gonna fucking lose it. And that's my favorite thing to do after that. Like if you start doing bullshittery like that, and I stick around, I just sabotage the game. And I don't mean like the fun way you're supposed to sabotage it. I just fucking I don't do my task. I follow whoever the asshole is around. And if they get killed when they're with me, like when we're in discussion and shit, there's like, did anybody see anything? I was like, I didn't see nothing. Pisses them off. They're like, you saw who killed me. I was like, yeah, it's not fun, is it? I pissed off a whole lobby one time to where like nine people all left. They all left the damn lobby. That's how pissed they were. I kind of felt proud. I was like, damn, it's like I killed nine people. That's just the lobby. Shit. I didn't just see Orange get shanked. Or like I love when they're just like, it's 100% purple. And like I'm purple. They're like, it's 100% purple. I know it. It's 100% purple. I'm like, no, it isn't. Bitch, I was here and blah, 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 all this shit. And then I get voted out. And of course, it's not me. So then, like afterwards, I'm pissed about it because I'm sorry. When you're like, "Oh, I'm 100%," it's fucking. So then I'm like, "Okay, if you're 100%, it's me. How come the game didn't end?" And you're like, "Dude, it's just a game." I was like, "No, fuck this game. No, you said it was 100% me. How come it wasn't?" I get fucking. That's when I get like toxic and shit when they do that shit. Like my friend Karen wants to play with me, Monica wants to play with me, and I'm just like, I really don't think y'all want to do that because y'all are gonna see me say some horrible shit to people if they do that shit. They don't say that shit. Like the one night I went live with it, I was surprised none of that shit happened because I was like, y'all are gonna see me say some horrible shit to people, But surprisingly, none of it happened. I was actually legitimately surprised because I was like, man, they're gonna see the fucking true artist here, um, when this shit starts happening. But thankfully, Thankfully, none of that shit happened. We either had like low lobbies or fair games, which I was surprised. You're pretty zen than that, yeah, because no bullshit was happening. That's why. Like I said, we either had like good games or like not full lobbies. I remember there not being a lot of full lobbies and shit. Funky Cole Medina. Yo, Tone, hit him with that fat beat so we can kick it with the homies. A couple of sips of this love potion and she'll be in your lap. So, I hate when I start reading this shit and you're just fucking doing lyrics. I'm sorry. It fucking annoys me. I'm sorry. Here I am thinking you're like asking a question or some shit, and it's just like some fucking lyrics or some shit. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much for wasting my fuck time. Okay, that's good. Put your hair down. But I do remember when Tone Lock was like a rap star, you know? Well, bring that toaster shit in here. That's Brendan. That's Brendan we ask about the toaster, not me. I don't even use a fucking toaster. I couldn't tell you the last time I used a toaster. And before anybody says, like, oh, you eat Pop Tarts, I don't toast them. And like, considering like all the Pop Tarts I try, like some of them I can't imagine eating hot. Like the Fruit Loops Pop Tart, I can't imagine eating that shit hot. Like, why would you want a hot Fruit Loop Pop Tart? You got that 10 slice toaster? Hell no. No, I don't toast bread. Me personally, for some reason, at certain restaurants, like I'll get like a side of toast. But like at home, shit. I couldn't tell you the last time I had toasted bread. That chicken taco sandwich was A plus. Thank you, thank you. Something I just pulled out of my ass there. Denny's versus IHOP. Whose toast is the most? I don't know. Same shit. I don't know. Although I miss fucking Denny's, man. I swear. We don't have Denny's around here. Fucking miss it. All right, now I need Timberwolf. I go two colors here. What bread do you usually buy? I used to buy wheat, um, but I don't buy it anymore. I just buy white. Um, but if I'm like at a restaurant and I'm like, oh, can I get a side of toast? If they offer wheat, I get wheat. Waffle House for the win. If you leave without getting in a fist fight, then but then, damn, they owe me a lot of free meals in, man, because, like, I know I've left without getting into some fist fights with people, man. Shit. taco shops you go to in you got in your city? Oh, we have Taco Bell. Um, Taco John's. All I can think of. Maybe slate gray too. Shit. Slate gray. One gray. Ooh, that's slate. Remember fucked up. Yeah. Well, it's not fuck Taco Bell. Well, I mean, kind of because they're getting rid of half their fucking menu, but also because just the one up the street from me, the one on First Ave, and fuck that shit. Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock? Hmm. Probably Sandra Bullock. I think I like more of her movies than I do Julia Roberts. I mean, like Julia Roberts, I like Pretty Woman, but like, I'm sorry, but I sat through the fucking director's cut of Eat, Pray, Love, and I'm just like, oh, God, kill me. Aaron Brockovich, I didn't really find all that entertaining. The same with My Best Friend's Wedding, didn't care. There's another Julia Roberts movie I'm thinking of that I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Um, I can't think of it. I know there's another Julia Roberts movie that I'm just like I could give two shits about. I can't think of it. I'm sure I'll think of it later. But Sandra Bullock, Blindside, great movie. Um, Speed 2. I know that's like fucking sacrilege to say. Never seen Speed 1, but I've seen the fuck out of Speed 2. Um, I saw that at the drive-in, man. Um, I mean, what else is Sandra? Oh, The Proposal. The Proposal was good, but I kind of can't watch it now because it kind of reminds me of the Baby Mama, so I don't watch it anymore. Um, I think those are all the ones I think I can remember that I've seen with her. Blindside's really good. I just hate that I've read about it that like the guy that it was based on, he practically hates that fucking movie now, which kind of sucks. You know, Michael Orr, that's his name. He hates it now, which I'm just like, damn, that kind of sucks. I prefer Bernie Mac. Okay. Timberwolf is really working for what I need here. Yeah, I'm gonna need straight gray. Welcome to me coloring. This is what I go through. I know a guy with dead eyes. We call him the blind. That's one. Isn't While You Were Sleeping the one where like technically, like essentially while she was sleeping, she like wins the lottery or some shit? Isn't that what that was? Jackson is better than me when it comes to Sandra Bullock movies. How do you feel about Eric Roberts as an actor? Best of the Best is my favorite movie. I've seen Eric Roberts in more fucking music videos than I've ever seen him in movies. I mean, he's okay, I guess. I like him in DOA, Dead or Alive. I mean, people can clown on that movie all they want. I think DOA, Dead or Alive, is a dope movie. You know, maybe because I haven't played the video game, but Hitman's Run for the win. Mr. Brightside. I swear, I think I've seen it. No, it's the one where she's obsessed with this guy that goes into a coma. I knew it was something like that. I was like, I swear there's a movie where like somebody like goes into a coma and then they win the lottery or some shit. I don't know. Guy goes into a coma and then the nurse thinks she's engaged, so the family takes her in. Oh, okay. Okay. What the fuck is that movie then? We're like, or am I just making that fucking up? Am I making that up in my head? That's bothering me. It could happen to you. That's what I was thinking of with fucking Bridget Fonda and Nicolas Cage. That's what I was thinking of. Is the story of a New York City police officer who wins the lottery and splits his winnings with a waitress. Okay, so there's not even a coma in that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, I kind of made it up. So basically, I was combining two movies. So when did While You Were Sleeping come out? Because if it came out in '94, that's what I was doing. '95. Oh, okay, I was close. I was about the same thing. So that's why. Okay. I met my wife, fell in love, and consummated our relationship while she was in a. That's morbid. Red, I swear. Some days, dude. And then you wonder why sometimes people think you're actually Bob in disguise. Oh yeah, the gray works better than some of this. I didn't complain if the sex was bad. Oh. I would never discuss conditions of my wife. Bob didn't just Bob didn't really discuss the condition of it. He just mainly told us. We never really said like, "Hey, Bob, how's the wife for JJ today?" Nope, he just came in here and just told us. Wasn't like a discussion or anything. These notifications are driving me insane. Oh, excuse me. Just the one gray. Yeah, that's kind of the misconception. Bob never like really discussed it. He just came in here and told us. He was going to tell us whether we wanted to hear it or not. What's for dinner? Man, I'm always kind of, I mean, I don't mind answering it, but I'm always kind of curious. Like, why is that always a question here? Like, why is everybody always concerned with what the hell I'm eating for dinner? Tuna casserole. Hey, Dino, is Bob still out there? I don't know. I haven't seen Bob in a while. And if Bob is out there, I think he hangs out at the other live. Oh shit, I'm on long break. Fuck. Other live, Taylor's live. That's usually where he hangs out and shit. Or as the internet likes to call her, wheelchair girl. I didn't say that. That was the fucking website calling her that. I did not call her that. Although I'm sure word will get to them that I fucking said that, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm pretty sure next time they go live, it's gonna be like I called her wheelchair girl. I fucking never said that. And these are facts. I gotta stop doing that. I know that's gonna get me in trouble. SummerSlam 2000, never forget. I forgot. Was that Brock versus Rock? Is that it? No, that was 2001. I did forget. Are you talking about SummerSlam 2000? Wasn't Eddie gone from the company in 2000? Yeah, because he was wrestling for World Wrestling All Stars at that time, wasn't he? No, that'd been 2000. That'd been 2001. When did Eddie become World Wrestling All Stars International Cruiserweight Champion? It had to be 2001. Whenever WCW went under, so that was 2001. Jesus hadn't even debuted in 2000. What the fuck? When I put my head down like this, I'm fucking done talking to you. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that fucking comment. I don't want to have a fucking aneurysm live here on the fucking stream. I feed my llama tuna casserole. Her name is Tina. Why does that sound familiar? Is that what he's feeding her in the movie? Tuna casserole? Is that what he's feeding her? I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I gotta watch that shit. Her YouTube, Facebook is going. Yeah, she like right before we stopped talking, she was talking about getting rid of it anyway. So like she was talking about getting rid of that before like even when we were still talking because she didn't really want to get it. You know, she wanted to start putting a PayPal in her description, but she was uh she was worried that people would see her full name, and she didn't really want that. So, which is completely understandable. I get it. You know, I'm not gonna clown on her for it. Again, for like the first like 2 years of YouTube or like year of YouTube, like fuck, nobody knew my fucking name. It wasn't until I was just like, oh shit, let me grow this channel. That that's when I was just like, here, everybody, had me on Facebook, and that was a fucking mistake. Because I got blinded by the almighty dollar. I thought it was ham. I thought what was ham? What? He was. What did Napoleon thing? Oh wow, that was the first thing that popped up too. What did Napoleon? Uh, okay. According to this, it scoops of casserole. Doesn't say tuna, but it just says scoops of casserole. I don't care anymore. Once Death Punch came here and wrote his little fucking comment and shit, and I was just like, you know what, fuck them both. I for once tried to be the bigger person. Usually, I'll admit, usually I'm not the bigger fucking person. You can ask Jackie on that. Usually, I will not be the fucking bigger person. You know, usually I will fucking either write you off and tell you to go fuck yourself, or like fucking whatever. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me be the bigger person. You know, let me go try and talk it out with them and shit. And let's patch this all up and shit. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to hear any of it. So I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself then. You know, you want to you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Guess what? I was your fucking stupid prize. You know, so I will admit, at first I was like, yeah, fuck them. But then I was like, you know what? No, once my cooler head prevailed, I was like, no, you know what? Fucking maybe go talk it out with them and shit. I went and talked it out with both of them. At first, they didn't want to hear the shit because I put them in a group chat. Neither one of them wanted to hear the shit. You know, they still didn't want to fucking hear it. So I was like, all right, fuck you both. Then. I tried. I tried to be the bigger person, not once but twice. You know, and then she wants to go on her live bitching that she had to pay money so I wouldn't fucking post one of the live and shit. Shit, I even paid the fucking money back. Did I get a fucking thank you or anything? No. Did I get a thank you or a fucking card that said thanks or a fucking like, hey, thanks, Tubby? No, nothing. I don't even know why I'm talking. Y'all talking about fucking llamas and shit. I'll just sit here and shit. See, this is why I rely on y'all to move the conversation. Because if I sit here and go on a tangent and shit, I run out of shit to talk about, and then y'all just fucking sit there. 9 people in here. Nobody's saying anything. I don't need to make no damn sense. Hey Jackie, how about them toes, boo? I think that's Brett's way. I think that's Brett's polite way of saying like I am fucking done hearing you talk about them. I put new nails on them today. I have a feeling I know where Brett's going with this, but I'll let him take it. I wonder what they taste like. Okay, not where I thought he was going with that. All right, I thought he was going to be like, "What'd you do with the old ones?" or "Can I have the old ones?" I thought that's where he was going with that, but okay. Every time I think I have Brett figured out, man. Every time I think I know the answers, Brett changes the questions and shit. Tastes like mint chocolate. But what them hands do, girl. Oh my god, y'all are. I should have just kept talking about it. I should have just kept talking about what I was talking about. Wipe my ass. That is probably the most unattractive thing I've ever heard fucking Jackie say. Yeah, yeah, that's probably it. Oh, yeah, thanks. I didn't want to sleep tonight. Do you use your left? Oh my god, I'm not reading these out loud anymore. That's it. I'm fucking done. I gotta be careful what I read out loud anymore anyway, because everything gets misconstrued anyway. Because apparently, Taylor was my pay pig, and I'm jealous of Death Punch because of it. Go figure. We're in a sick world and sick people. Apparently, that's why be back later dinner. That's her way of saying like you are some sick fuckers. Pay pig. Pay pig is a term that people use for like okay, like how I put it. So for instance, burnt toast. If you were to always come on my lives and always like send money, always like send large amounts of money and fucking like always fucking buy shit off the fucking Amazon wish list, you would be classified as a pay pig. And they claim that she was my pay pig, and which I don't know how because she sent me money one time that I paid back. I'll bleed 7 months later, but I paid it back. And apparently, I ousted Taylor and Death Punch because I was jealous of their relationship. For somebody who's followed me for a decade, they sure as fuck don't know how to get their facts right. You know, they followed me for a decade. They should know the fucking story behind that. I'm not gonna tell the story again, but they should fucking know the story. I've told the story enough. You live a wild life. My name is Will. I'm coordinating an effort to overthrow the. Whoa, hey, whoa. I'm trying to get my ass in trouble. Oh, you dumped today's. Nah, nah. The way he fucking like treated me afterwards, man. She better have a fucking 24 karat gold pussy after that shit. Oh, I got to say. It's just the principle, pimp. That's all I'm saying. It's not even like in a way I moved on, but it's just the fact that like the bullshit that happened Saturday was brought up on a outside website, and that's what I'm saying. Like they're saying that like fucking oh well he ousted Taylor and Death Punch because he was jealous of their relationship. I'm like, for somebody who's followed me and wanted to torment me for a fucking decade, they sure as fuck get their facts wrong all the time. You know, like that's my thing about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm always gonna be pissed off about it because I'm that type of petty asshole. I ain't ashamed to admit it and shit. You don't have facts, you don't have anything. Exactly. And fucking they'll sit over there on their little fucking forum website and jerk themselves off and fucking be like, oh well, I have evidence and shit. And then they say shit like, well, I've contacted the Cedar Rapids police about it. Oh yeah, then how come when I called them and asked what reports they have on me, they didn't have anything? Or how come when you say you infiltrated my Facebook friend list, that's kind of hard to do considering that you have to be friends with somebody on my Facebook list to even add me. Like there's just bullshit like that. That I'm just like, you just say whatever the fuck you want to fit your own narrative. I reported Jackie's feet for stealing my heart. Oh my god. Like at this point, it's not even the shit they say that hurts me. It's just the fact that they don't have the facts right. You know? Oh, he was kicked out of his trailer in North Carolina because he was a creep to his kid. I'm like you couldn't be any further from the fucking truth. Like the truth, like to take a fucking page out of Burnt Toast's fucking playbook here. The truth is in another state. You know, like fucking. I know some people are thinking like, oh, what are the real story then? What's the point? Doesn't matter. They're gonna go in there. They're gonna say whatever the fuck they want. So it doesn't really fucking matter what I say. I just don't get that for somebody who has, quote unquote, followed me for a decade, you know, which has been actually, if I'm doing my math correctly, 11 years and 11 years and 9 months, if I'm doing my math correctly on that one. Um, they sure as fuck don't know how to get some shit right. That I mean, shit. If I watch somebody for 10 fucking years, I'm sure as fuck gonna know some shit about him or her. But fucking whatever. I was kind of surprised at the wipe my ass. Man, shit, me and you both, bro. Yeah, she don't give a fuck. Find out, yeah. Sometimes she does. She does give a fuck. We found out Sunday she gives a fuck, but she's not someone to fuck with either. What are you coloring? I'm coloring Mr. Ed Gein right here. I'm making some progress on the tombstones on the side. Can't really tell, but his face is colored. It's a peach color for flesh. It's a work in progress here. So what are they doing? Brendan, you son of a bitch! You went live. Oh, great! There goes the 9 fucking people I have watching. Doesn't matter. They ain't doing anything anyway. Probably just collecting information so they can go tell it to their fucking website. They're like, okay, how can I twist this into lies later? Yeah. Fuck those people and everything they love. And like when this happened back in February, man, like I was like, you know what? Maybe I can earn just like a little speck of their respect if I go into their world and try and talk it out with them. I was like, maybe if I do that, fucking, I can maybe fucking earn a little bit of their respect. So like, I go over there, right? I go over there, and there's people still harassing me. Not at the moment, but I'm kind of discussing some shit that's happened before. This has happened back in February. So like, so I was like, maybe I can earn just a little bit of their fucking respect if I go over there into their fucking quote unquote jungle, as I called it, and fucking, like, okay, fuck, here I am. Let's go. So I go over there, and the first obstacle I had to fucking cross was, is it really me? You know, so like, this just shows you how fucking stupid they are. Because here I am, I'm streaming right now. You see where I am streaming and shit. So the first thing I do is I take a fucking picture of my fucking room that people barely see and shit. Which I mean, I guess could have went either way, you know. So first thing I do, I'm like, hey, it's me, it's artist. Fucking here's a picture of my room so y'all know it's fucking me. Which my room was like, you see like my board game art and shit like that. And fucking nope, wasn't doing it. Somebody was like saying like fucking they made their name the real artist V1, which I'm just like, and it was like totally not how I would type my name, which I'm just like fucking. And he was kind of sticking up for me, but kind of being a dick too. So like I'm just like, oh Christ. So they're just they're fucking stupid because they said type this on your phone and take a picture of it. That's what they said. They said type this on. I forgot what it was. They're like type this in the time. I forgot what I think it was like Quab. I think it was like one of their fucking logos in there or some shit. They're like type this and take a picture of it. That's all they said. That's exactly what the fuck they said. You know. So I do that, and then they're like, well, that could just be any phone or anything. I'm like, that's what the fuck you just said to do. They're like, oh no, you're supposed to take a picture of yourself with it and shit. Oh, I'm like, I was like, why? So y'all gonna exploit it fucking later? So I did it, but it was like half off. It was like kind of like this. It was kind of like enough to where you knew it was me. So they're like, oh shit, it really is you. Oh fuck, it's the fucking pedophile and shit. And I was like, oh great, here we go. So I went in there and I'm just like, listen, fuckers, like none of this shit's true and shit. And there was like one dude in there, like listen, fucker, they're just saying this to fucking get a rise out of you. And I was ignoring that because I was like, whatever, fucking, I don't feel like dealing with that shit, whatever. Because I'm like, here I am. I'm in your fucking world now. Like, like, fuck, do I give it like a little bit of fucking respect for coming in your world? And like, here I am, fucker. Like, shit. Newsflash, that didn't work at all. That fucking trick did not work. You never negotiate with trolls, forget them. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. You know, So, because I figured, like, maybe if I go into their, because they came over to fucking YouTube on a fucking me and shit. So I was like, maybe if I go over to their world and shit, maybe we'll fucking, maybe they're like, oh, fuck, he was brave enough to come fucking over here and shit. Like, fuck, okay. So, I kind of stayed off live and shit for a while and shit. Eventually came back, you know. It wasn't a big problem until Saturday. Every now and then you get like fucking one or two assholes in here and shit. Um, did any of your subscribers stick up for it? Yeah, like Death for a while, man. Like fuck, man. Because all I had to do was like do it, and like boom, Death Punch at him. Because like after that bullshit, when I came back live, like I mean, even to this day, like if I see something I don't fucking like, get out. I don't care. I don't give a fuck no more. Like I probably have the most beefed up fucking banned word list on YouTube, probably. Fuck, man. Like Sunday, I had to beef it up. I had to add some words, and I'm pretty sure. Like I'm bet. Like what the fuck? Why is this word in here? There's a reason why they're in there. You know. Exactly. That's because like I was done Saturday. You can ask Jax. I was telling her. I was like, I'm fucking done. I was telling Brendan, I'm fucking done. I was like, I can't keep putting myself through this shit, man. You know. But I was just like, fucking, they win then. You know. So that's why Jax came live with me Sunday. She was pretty much a diversion on Sunday because I wanted to see if it was just as bad with her live as it was the night before, and it wasn't. We had a couple people trickle in, but it wasn't too bad. The outside website that is that talk smack about us and shit. She didn't like that. She didn't like that, so she doesn't want to come live for a little bit because she's like in the chat room here. We can control it. There we can. So she wasn't a fan of that. So she doesn't kind of want to come live for a bit either. So, but that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm just like, fuck, if I stop, they win. You know, if I take a break, then I lose quote unquote algorithm. You know, not that I really have any at the moment. Because it's like I've done all I did. I've done all I can do to like explain the facts to people. You know, I've made a video saying like, listen, fuckers, here's the familywatchdog.us, which is a website that has like all registered sex offenders. Here's my name, here's my state. I'm not in it. And people were just like, nope, nope, that's not true. I'm like, how much more fucking proof do you need? You know, like, stupid question. Are those trolls keeping you from making new vids? Um, or are you just busy to a little bit of both? Like I really enjoy making the music videos. I really enjoy making some of those. Like the happier video that I made. I think that's still unlocked. Um the happier video, my take on the happier video, I really enjoyed. I mean the sync is a little off at some points, but I really enjoy that video. And like I seriously like if there was like a physical pile, like if I could take like a physical song and put it like in a pile, I'd have like a fucking pile up to here of like songs I would love to make a music video for. Um, but that's why, because all they're gonna do is fucking take it and fucking clown on it, fucking, probably twist it into their own pedophilic fucking ways and shit like that. And I don't feel like fucking doing it, you know. But also, you got to think, Josh. My fucking thought process sometimes is like I'll get an idea and I'll go to like a friend and I'm just like, dude, I have this idea, and they're like, what is it? And I'm like, this, and this. And they're just like, that is awesome. I'm like, I know, right? I should make it, right? And they're like, yeah. And that's usually where the idea dies because I'm just fucking like, okay, like I got like the reaction, like, okay, yeah. They're like, that's an awesome idea. I'm like, I know, right? Fuck, I can pull that up. And they're like, yeah, you could. And then like that's probably pretty much where it dies. So no, not a stupid question because you're half right. You know, like I mean, I've had this one idea in my head for like fucking probably going on 4 months now. Where like it's kind of a documentary slash music video about like people who have just walked out of my life for no reason, and it's set to like music and shit like that. It's a pretty cool like idea in my head. It's a cool idea. I don't know how it executed and shit. You know, um, like I have this like music video idea in my head for Post Malone Circles. I have one in my head for Dead by April's Memory. Um, I have an idea for a cell phone that is also a taser. The tagline is, "You better hit the right button. Please leave." Hopefully, they'll fade away and get a job so they can focus, so you can focus on what makes you happy. I mean, like in like the taste test videos or like the chip challenge video I did, those pop up when I can. Like the taste test videos, like I technically don't like doing because that shit costs money, and that's money I don't get paid back from doing YouTube and shit. So yeah, that's why I technically like doing the taste test, but technically don't. Like I said, I think I technically still have a taste test on my phone somewhere that like because A, I don't like how it turned out, and B, because like fucking whatever. I don't have a second one, so I don't know why I said A. Just sometimes it's just like fuck, I don't feel like doing anything. You know, it's how depression is sometimes. They're like, fuck, I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to lay here on the floor in front of my portable DVD player and color serial killers and think about killing the people, which I know is probably not real healthy, but better to think about than actually do it, you know? And like I've kind of been asking for it the last few lives because like if you notice the title, I keep putting "these are facts" in the fucking title, and that's like one of the things they said on Saturday. You know, they posted like, "Oh, he's a pedophile. He's done this, 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 and that. These are facts." So I'm kind of taunting him when I really shouldn't be. So like if they do come in here again, it's kind of like my own fucking fault. So I watched the one chip that grossed me out and made me laugh too. Do you regret doing? Oh fuck yeah, I regret doing that one because I've done Death Note before too. Death Note just I thought Death Note was bad, man, but that chip has it beat, man. That chip was hell. Or the chip tastes kind of like a burnt tortilla chip, dude. If you can actually taste the fucking tortilla chip, then fucking my hat's off to you. But dude, you see it in my face in that video, man. Like the second it touches my tongue, man, that's it. I can taste chip. It could have been like dog shit. That could have been dry, freeze dried dog shit under there. I wouldn't have fucking tasted it. Death Nut is a zombie porn. Oh God, Brett. Brett, get some help, man. Um, if I try the chip, what should I use for relief? Milk. I use ice cream. Like when I did Death Nut, I did ice cream sandwiches. This time I got like a pint of ice cream the night before, which I don't think really helped that much because I think it was technically frozen dairy dessert. And believe it or not, there's a fucking difference. Frozen dairy dessert. Technically, it doesn't matter. In my opinion, it doesn't matter because it's gonna burn like a motherfucker either way. I mean, you can use ice cream, just make sure it's real fucking ice cream, and it's gonna burn like a motherfucker coming out of your ass. So, Duncan made a ghost pepper donut for Halloween. I saw that. Fucking what's his name? Cinema Snob. He reviewed it today, and he basically said it was just a donut with sprinkles. So I heard peanut butter works too. Shit, where were you, man? Fucking love peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of them things where, like, man, I feel bad for people who are allergic to peanuts and shit. Who never get like my buddy Nick is allergic to peanuts and shit. And like every time he goes to like a fast food restaurant or something, he has to fucking be like, "Hey, do you fry your stuff in peanut oil and shit before you can even order and shit?" All this shit, it's a pain in the ass and shit. And like he can't have like Reese cups and shit like that. And I'm just like, I can't imagine a fucking life like that. It's like, man, especially like peanut butter and jelly, man. Oh my god. Like I said, one of the lives before, man. You drop me on a deserted island with fucking peanut butter and jelly, and you come back every now and then to re-up me on some bread, I'd be okay. Dude, it's fucking hot here. You have a lifetime supply of peanut butter and jelly. Well, fuck, that makes it a little better. Damn, and almost everyone fries on peanut. We use vegetable oil, don't we? Yeah. We use vegetable shortening. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just making this shit up. I got better shit to lie to you about, man. That's one thing. Oh shit! Let me tell you about this. Going back, I kind of want to get away from this topic, but I want to mention this real quick. Going back to February, when those people were harassing me and shit, I was still writing my first book. Okay, I was still writing my first book. I was like almost on. I was like on the finishing touches of it and shit. And like that was one thing they kept calling out. They're just like, yeah, he keeps saying he's writing a book, and like he ain't writing no fucking book. I'm just like, I go live 4 times, sometimes four nights a week. At that time, I was going 7 nights a week. I had to stop because there was like no time for me. But I'll say 4 nights a week for this story. Of all things that I could come on here, y'all don't see me in my day to day life. You know, of all fucking things that I could lie about, why the fuck would I lie about writing this book? And like they kept calling me out, like, he ain't writing no fucking book. That book's never gonna come out and shit. All I'm gonna say about that. Halloween is coming. Have you thought about doing live commentary on a scary movie? If you do, I'm gonna be working, bro. Sorry. Have you ever had deep fried Reese's? Pretty dope. Never had a deep fried Reese's. I've had an Oreo and a Twinkie. Yeah, I thought they were pretty good. Did anyone ask for those stories? No, they did not. They did not ask for these stories because they were stories no one asked for. Pause for laughter. Yes, please come back. You get it? Because the book is called Stories No One Asked For. And Brett asked me, did anyone ask for those stories? Yeah, okay, I won't do it. Imagine if I just did that just kept doing that until Jack showed up again. Just a half an hour of just me explaining that. Oreo ones, different flavors for holidays. I wish Coke would. I know. I think was it here I was talking about that? I can't remember, but fuck it if I wasn't. But I remember just talking about that recently. We're like fucking pumpkin flavored Coke. But like I remember when like used to be coming out with like fucking new flavors like every other month, man, and now they don't, man. It pisses me off, man. I used to look forward to like the new fucking Oreo flavor. Like shit, what are they gonna cook up this time, man? Now, now I love it. I love when I see like YouTubers. They're like, "Oh my god, we got the new Boo Oreo cookies." I'm like, and then they try it out. Well, this just tastes like an Oreo. I'm like, yeah, tard. Like, fuck, it's just orange cream. What was your favorite Oreo flavor? Out of the special ones I tried, I gotta say root beer float, man. Root beer float was like probably because that tasted just like you're fucking drinking the damn root beer float. Um, What else was there? Man, there was a lot of good ones. I tried as many as I could. That's the one that probably sticks out the most as root beer float. Okay, everyone, let's hear a soda flavor you would create. Look, I would take any Mountain Dew flavor that they have released in the last fucking 5 years and make it diet. Mountain Dew comes out with like 47 new flavors a year, but they never come out with a diet version. They come out with their like fucking Mountain Dew Liberty Brew. They put it out in cans and 2 liters and 16-ounce bottles and fucking glass harmonicas and shit, but they can't put it in a fucking diet form. Bullshit. Oh, where's regular brown? I would create a pizza flavored soda. I think they have that, dude. There's like a website that has ranch, mustard, grass, dirt, fucking bubble gum, a whole bunch of like these weird flavored sodas. They might have pizza, dude. I'd have to find the website. Let me find it. Ranch flavored. There it is. Ranch flavored soda. Okay. Let me just type it in. I'm pretty sure it's a pizza flavored soda. Holy shit, it is a thing. Jones Cola apparently makes it. Yeah, there's a bacon soda. There's a yeah, Jones Cola makes oh, Jackson's back. I wonder if Skittles has a soda. Skittles have a soda? See, that's one thing I hate about being diabetic is that like in the fucking like early aughts and shit. That's the first time I've ever used the word aughts. Um, they had like Bubblicious soda. They had Jolly Rancher soda. I think they still have the Jolly Rancher sodas and shit. They had like all those and shit. I can't drink them and shit. Went to Walmart. I can't find diet sodas. The only one I can find is Diet Pepsi. I love Diet Cherry. Well, right now there's an aluminum shortage. I found this out from the Coke lady at my store at one of my Hy-Vees. When the COVID hit and shit, when the virus hit, there was 13 aluminum manufacturers open. Now with COVID and everything, there's only 5 open. So that's why like a lot of sodas right now are like in low demand. So like Coke, for instance, like right now they're not producing orange vanilla zero and shit like that. So like that's why like shit like Diet Cherry Coke is probably a little hard to find because they didn't account for that and shit. Coke Zero, I don't know why you can't find Coke Zero at the moment. Might just be your area Coke Zero thing because I can find Coke Zero pretty easily around here. There was a time for a couple weeks where I couldn't find it for a bit. I can't even find any in 2 liters. That's oh shit. Then yeah, it must be your area then or something. It could be a region thing. Like it could be like low for the region or some shit. I don't know, dude. If it's not even in 2 liter bottles, I don't know, dude. Like Diet Cherry Coke could be like a flavor thing, like with the orange vanilla zero, it could be that because I think my sister's the diet cherry Coke fiend of the family, and she's having problems trying to find that shit. She's had to switch to diet cherry Pepsi and shit. Or like diet Coke with lime. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a diet Coke with lime. Like, oh my god, I would stab a man right now for a diet Coke with lime. Have you heard of Elvira? No. Please, Josh. Please regale me on who this Elvira is. Don't insult my intelligence like that. Elvira, one of the best pair of boobs in the business. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. They should have just titled that movie, "Hey, you like Elvira's cleavage? Here's an hour and a half of it." Josh hit up Dollar Tree for 2 liters. Yeah, but they mainly have Fago there. They usually squeeze it. Yeah, but it's not the same, dude. I've tried that squeeze a real lime into a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke, and I've tried that fucking lime juice, real lime juice in there. That shit don't work either. It just doesn't work. It's not the same, bro. I threw out a bunch of Diet Coke with lime. I had a ton of it, and I just wasn't drinking it. That's 2.5. I don't even know where you were at with strikes, but that's 2.5. Just because I don't even know if you're telling the truth. Even if you're not telling the truth, that's 2.5. I like how Jack says she's here. She hasn't said a word since. She just want to let people know I'm here, fuckers. Automatic two. Yeah, that's an automatic 2.5. So. Although right now, I mean, like shit. I mean, as much as I like Diet Coke with lime and shit, man, if they came to me right now and said, "Fucking, if you stab a hobo or like kill a kitten or something, we will bring back Diet Pepsi with lemon." Oh my god, that's a dead kitten. It's like I would gladly fucking like, Diet Pepsi. Like before I was diabetic, it was Pepsi Twist. I fucking love Pepsi Twist. And then when I was diabetic, it was Diet Pepsi Twist. But like, fuck, man, Pepsi with lemon was like, holy shit. I damn, I would fucking ruin Christmas to bring back fucking Diet Pepsi with lemon or Pepsi Twist. Oh god, I would fucking, I would fucking cancel fucking Christmas to bring that back. You guys just don't know. Ho ho ho! You have to murder my elves to bring it back. And there's about to be some dead fucking elves in this bitch. Don't run! Don't run! You know, bring that shit back. Shit. Have you ever mixed sodas together? Technically, yeah, because they came out with Holiday Brew with Mountain Dew, which was just Mountain Dew and Code Red mixed together. Which I'm like, why? Because this isn't just fucking whatever. But of course, they didn't come out with diet, so I did my own diet version of it, and I wasn't missing much. Second attempt to send this back. Yeah, sorry, I kind of beefed up. Sorry if your messages aren't getting through. You know what? Fucking Josh comes in here a bit. There you go. It should be a little bit easier for you to send messages now. Yeah, if your messages are kind of hard to get through, sorry, I kind of beefed up the banned word list a little bit. So sorry about that. Elvira is almost 70 and still looks tasty. Yes, agreed. Downloading photo. Well, thank you for letting me know, Jax. Okay. Love when I get those messages that's just downloading audio or downloading photo. Love them. Don't run. Don't run. Thanks for the what? I was like, thanks for that. It just says downloading picture. That's all it said. Downloading photo. Thanks. I wish Elvira could release all her shows and movies in a box set on 1080 or 4K. Man, you are addicted to that 4K, bro. I'm developing a bigger version of a Slim Jim called a Fat Pete or a Fat Pat. I'm sorry. They kind of already have one, dude. It's called the Savage. Sorry, you're kind of behind. They have a bigger version of the Slim Jim. It's called the Savage. Has Macho Man on it. Oh, there it goes. All right. Who's it signed by, Jax? I miss Randy Savage. Yeah, who the fuck doesn't? Slim Jim called the Magnum. Oh, is there one called the Magnum? Okay, I've only seen oh, me and the kid. Okay. I was about to say, I see your signature, of course. Big ass fucking shit. You're. Is it okay that I show it, Jax? Is it okay? Is that all right? Want to get permission first? I'm still trying to color. Oh, I've been working 2 fucking hours, and I feel like I made no progress on this because I've been talking and shit too. Is it nudes? No, it's not nudes. Even if it was nudes, I couldn't show that on here. And if it was nudes, you'd be looking at a blank screen right now. I've been gone. This was nudes. You'd be like, meep, meep, boom. Shit, I've been out of here. If I need to answer that for you, Riley, then, okay, she never answered, but just know that like Jackie's signature on this is like huge, and then the kid's signature is like this big. It's funny. In a death battle with the kid. Oh, I got that fucking song in my head. Anybody know who BTS is? Do y'all know who that is? Well, I was asking if it was okay that I show the picture because of how large your signature was compared to the kids, but I've described it to them. But now I'm asking, do y'all know who BTS is? That K-pop band that apparently now sings in English. Anyway, my point is, I got their fucking song "Dynamite" stuck in my head, and I hate how fucking much of a bop that song is. Oh, is it Korean? Isn't that what I said? K-pop? What did I say? Anyway, that fucking song "Dynamite," man, that shit got stuck in my head, man. That's such a bop. I fucking can't stand how good it is. Never heard of them? Oh. I was listening to that shit on the way home, walking home from work, because I got my noise canceling headphones today. Boy, oh boy, they're hot. You said it's some kind of dirty Asian man. No, I didn't. Bullshit. No, I didn't say that shit. Again, I know you can't tell it by looking at me, man, but I'm part Asian. I don't classify myself as an Asian, but I'm part Asian. I never heard of him, but this YouTuber I watch loves him. Yeah. I just heard about him. I've only just heard about him and shit. And then I think their song Dynamite went like #1 in the US and like I didn't think anything about it. You know, because singer. Oh yeah, Psy. Yeah. Um well, like I have Apple Music and shit. Apple Music used to have this radio station called Your Favorites, which was basically like, here, this is all the shit you listen to too much. Well, they got rid of that station, and it pisses me off because that's usually what I slapped on, you know? So now I'm like scrambling to find stations and shit to listen to. So they had Charting Now. So I was like, all right, I'll listen to Charting Now. So I listened to Chart Now, and that song came out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to it and see if it's any good. And like, yeah, it's actually a bop, man. And I was like, shit. Light it up like dynamite. I'm like, oh shit. I was listening to that shit on the way home, and I was like, man, damn, this is a bop, man. Shit. Or as the kids say or as the white boys say on the internet, it smacks. You know, I was offended when you first said it, but realized you can uh, say that since you're part Asian, so it's okay. I would never get away with that. If I said something like that to where like it became controversial and said like, hey, it's okay, I'm part Asian, nobody would fucking buy that shit. Jackie didn't even believe I was part Asian until she met my grandmother. She didn't buy that fucking Japanese shit until she met my grandma. She just thought it was like a funny little anecdote I said. She was just like, oh, Willie, you're Japanese. Then she met my grandma and she was like, you were telling the truth. I was like, I told you. Uh, Never heard of the YouTuber Charles Trippy. That sounds familiar, but I never watched him. Stupid question. Have you thought about doing live or making vids on other platforms like it? I've been on Twitch a couple times. But the thing is, like the few times I have been on Twitch, the fucking description, I can't get the description right because like apparently there were actually a couple people who wanted to donate. The rare times that people actually wanted to donate, and like for some reason my description was not showing. And the other thing about Twitch, I can't figure out how to, because you can just do what I'm doing now on Twitch and shit. I can't figure out how to start a stream from my computer. I can do it on mobile just fine, but I can't figure out how to do it from a computer, and that's fucking pissing me off. You know. But yeah, I mean, I've done a couple Twitch streams before, like two. You know. His ex-wife, Ali Speed, loves K-pop and she's hot. That's why I watch this one channel. I watch this one channel, Brooks Holt. All he does is play. All they do is play mini golf. That's all they do. They go around the country and play mini golf. But I just like it because the chick's hot. I just like it because Alicia's hot. That's the only reason why I watch it. And I don't even watch all the videos. They're like, if I see the thumbnail and she don't look that good in it, I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to watch it. If I see the thumbnail, I'm like, oh damn, she's looking good today. Let me watch this one. Shit. Sometimes there's some good ass shots. You know. Huh? You didn't believe I was part Japanese at first until you met my grandmother. How far behind are you, Jax? An insurance man once said, Jackie makes me. I'm not reading that out loud. Why would an insurance man say that? Like, what? That's the only reason he did. Exactly. Like, I only started watching Smosh recently because I like the one girl in there, and then it turns out she's like gay. And I was like, damn it. Why do I keep falling for the gay ones? The dumbest Disney movie you ever watched. Um, Dumbest Disney movie I've ever watched. Trying to think. Hold on. The dumbest Disney movie I've ever watched. I know there's one out there that one for yes, two for no, three for maybe, four for repeat the question. You're about to get a fucking four back. I know that. Um, Dumbest Disney movie I ever saw. I mean, it's a Disney Channel original movie, so you can't really expect much from it. But yeah, I really wouldn't even say it was dumb. I mean, because like there were so many other directions they could have went with this movie, and like this is the way they went with it. But like I was really disappointed, and like I guess you could say it was dumb. But like the Even Stevens movie, I was like, I thought was kind of dumb, and I was really disappointed by. Oh no, the Sweet Life movie, that one. Oh my god. I mean, it's all the sequels of great movies. I didn't even watch half of them. There's only one great sequel, or two, and that's Rescuers Down Under and fucking Return of Jafar. No, I don't include Prince of Thieves. Prince of Thieves sucks. Like Bambi 2. Like, did they really need to make a Bambi 2? What did they do? Did they shoot his father this time? Like, what? Yeah, man, I'm getting a little lazy with this, but I agree with this. But Aladdin's daddy, though, I don't care. Prince of Thieves sucked. You'll never convince me otherwise that Prince of Thieves is any good. Now, Return of Jafar, that was a fucking good one. Rescuers Down Under, that was some good shit. I love Prince of Things. The live, I haven't seen the live action one. I've been wanting to. I had to ask Jax because like I was kind of afraid to see the live action one because my fear of snakes and shit. And in the cartoon, Jafar turns into a giant fucking snake and shit. And I was just like, oh shit, if they remake that for like the live action one, I don't know if I can sit through that. So I had to ask Jax because I know Jax went and saw it and shit. And I was like, hey, does he turn into a giant fucking snake in that movie? And she was like, no, no, there is a snake in it, but it's very brief. I was like, oh, okay, okay, we're good. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. There's a movie you might all not have heard of, but it's called Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Heard of it, never watched it. No, here's one. It's not a Disney movie, but this movie's fucking pimp as shit. I mean, if this movie doesn't get you in the fucking feels, whether it's the good feels or like the like I'm gonna kill that bitch feels, because there's a scene in this movie that like to this day when I see it, I'm just like, how she did not kill that bitch right then and there. I don't understand. But the 1995 fucking version of A Little Princess, that fucking movie is fucking baller. When she got done mopping that fucking floor and that bitch walks across it and then just turns back and looks at her and then keeps walking, I'm sorry, but if that was me, that's a dead bitch right there. That bitch been dead right there on that floor. I've been mopping up her fucking blood next if that were me. Plus the soundtrack on that movie is fucking ball. Oh god, the soundtrack on that movie is just man. I listen to that soundtrack when I'm bored, man. That's how good that soundtrack is. People always want to talk about Alfonso Cuarón and Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, or UT Mama Tambien, or whatever the fuck that movie is. Man, fuck. A Little Princess. The book was even more sad. Oh, shit, man. The movie's sad enough, man. I can't imagine about the book. Shit. But I can still watch that movie, man, because it's not her dad that comes back. Oh, really? No. Ain't that a bitch, man? But I'm sorry, that scene in that movie where she becomes a slave, essentially mops that fucking floor, gets that fucking floor mop, that bitch just fucking walks on it and then just turns back and looks at it like, yeah, bitch, what you gonna do about it? And then just keeps walking on it. Oh, that's a dead bitch right there. That's a dead bitch to this day. When I see that scene, I'm just like, how do you not just, how do you not kill that bitch? I wish they would remake Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. God, I need to get that game. They have a board game of that. I really want that game. Is it Jesus that comes back? That'd be a twist. It's like a sultan or something. Huh. Oh, interesting. I have to find the clip of that movie you're talking about. Oh, here, fuck, I'll find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. That shit right there, man. If that shit doesn't piss you fuck off, man, hold on. Oh, really? It's not here? Really? No. Reunited. Tell me about India. No. No. Oh, the full audio book to the books on YouTube, Jax. I mean, listen to it. It's 6 hours fucking long, but you know. Damn, I can't find that clip on here, man. Why is it when I type in a little princess mop scene, I get Cardi B WAP lyrics? Why the fuck is whatever? Oh, wait a minute, it's on HBO. Damn it, I don't have HBO Max on this phone. Fuck. I don't have it. Damn it, I can't get it. If you have HBO Max, I think the movie's on HBO Max. Um I can get it real quick. This scene just to this day just brings my piss to a boil, man. That's yeah, man. I'm just if somebody wants to see it, I gotta show it to them, man. I gotta give the people what they want. Even though I'm not making any money, but I gotta give the people what they want. My favorite part of Arab Crib is when they would show the room with their collection of curved swords. I think this could work. My favorite episode of Arab Crib is when they get there and the house is gone. Did everybody get that? Who's gonna get it? Everybody, can we move on? Yeah. uh, Diana got it. All right, I'm waiting for HBO Max to download right now. So hang with me. I'll show you that scene. Oh, okay, there it is. Watch me go through all this and fucking movie's not even on here, but I could have swore it was. Oh my god, they just added cats. That's something I won't watch. I hit L and it goes down to R. Okay, yeah. Pretty sure it's on here though. When I think about watching it a few weeks ago. I mean, this makes sense. HBO Max has Leprechaun 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That doesn't make any damn sense. Yep, here it is. Yep, okay. Give me a second so I can find the scene. What? Oh. Gotta sign in. I think so. I think if you already have a cable provider, son of a bitch. All right, sorry, I can't show you. I don't have the login for my cable provider right now. Sorry, I can't show you. It's a fucking scene though that you need to see. Um, but I think so. There's some good shit on there. Like if you like Impractical Jokers, it has like the movie plus like it has like all the side series that Impractical Joker has, like Impractical Jokers, like Inside Jokes and After Party and shit. Um, well, they got rid of HBO Go. They got rid of that one back in July. Um, they have all the seasons of Impractical Jokers plus the movie. They have Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They have all the seasons of Big Bang Theory. So if you're a Big Bang Theory fan, they have all those. They have some good movies on there. Um, is it worth $14.99 a month? I don't think so. Is it worth it if you are like if you already have an HBO subscription and it lets you connect it through there? Totally worth it. But is it worth $14.99 a month? Fuck no. $9.99 a month? Maybe. It's not just a bunch of repetitive apps. It's HBO. I'm off to feet. I mean, meet someone. Wear protection. I mean, socks. I'm off the feet. And you wonder why I am the way I am. Damn, I forgot the socks. Oh. You know what I meant by socks, and that's just nasty. I don't need to know that. I only need to know that if it's me. I meant literal socks. I don't know. That's not what I meant. Hence the joke. Wear protection. I mean socks. Live in a sick world and with sick people. Cal Calistone. What? Calistone. Have fun. I'm hoping it'll get a lot of views, so it'll be on for a few years. Yeah, it's all about that Dexter coming back shit. I mean, that's one of the series finales I heard people were not happy with, you know? And I was being a smartass. Oh, that means you knew what I was talking about. Get out. Yay! Get out. Go. Don't use socks. Or leave it in and deposit. God. Get out. You two, go. Leave. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Jax. Long story short, she's going to meet her gentleman caller, i.e., a guy she's been talking to, just in case y'all didn't catch any of that. I've used socks until I switched to tissue. Oh my god! I just get a towel and I use that until I can make origami out of it, and then switch to a new one. What about Holly Toe Lightly? That's good. That's a good one. They ain't going to be doing much talking, I feel. Thanks. Thanks. That's the mental image I went in my head. Ghost, thanks. It's more fitting. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Don't let them touch your hands. Aw, y'all are nasty. Hands up. Please leave. I would love one day like to have a serious conversation with Brett just to see what it's like. Brett says like one serious thing to me like once every fucking 3 weeks. Just enough to where I'm like, oh yeah, he is fucking human. What do you know? I guess this is how you are when you sell insurance all day. When you sell insurance in North Carolina, sure. How long does it take you to color one page? Does it have to be perfect? It depends. Like this is only taking a while because I'm taking breaks to talk. This probably would have been done by now if I was like by myself, like watching TV or some shit. Um, it just depends on how detailed it is. Like old Pablo Escobar here took me about 2 days to do. I did most of it last night, and then I finished the rest of it today before I went to work. There's a lot of detail, the money in the background, and shit like that. Or something like Bundy took a little bit here. Bundy took a little bit of time, took a few hours because of the bodies in the background and such like that. You know, looks good. Are you going to do his skin? His skin is done. Believe it or not, it's done. Oh, you mean for Pablo? Pablo Escobar. His skin is done. It doesn't come up that well on camera, so you get closer. Just doesn't come up that well on camera. I try not to go too good old people. I try not to go too dark on it. I try and stay realistic as possible with it. Like I think again, I've actually gone too light on his fucking hair now that I'm looking at it. The man wants all the tacos to himself. I just recently learned about Pablo Escobar, like end of August, I think is when I first learned about him, and I was like, man, that guy's a fucking kooky bastard there. And like Jonestown, the leader of Jonestown, Jim Jones, man, he was a kooky one too, man. Uh, okay. Do you like TV as background noise or music more? TV, totally TV. To me, I'll be looking up at. I do look at TV a lot, which is kind of why it took me. I probably could have wrote my first book longer, um, or quicker. I mean, I could have wrote that bitch a hell of a lot fucking quicker if it wasn't for me putting on shit on the TV. Shit. You know, yeah, I could have wrote that shit. I think I started it in fucking December and I finished it in like March. You know, I had the shit printed and everything ready to go in April. But I probably could have had it fucking finished in February if it wasn't for the TV. You know? Will, how long did it take you? How long did it take to color Hitler in your kind of personal fucking Brett? I swear. Oh, I see something. Gotta see what color his hat is. Brown and black. Coloring book idea: Pop Tarts. It's actually not a bad idea. Probably have to be a little bit more. You have to throw some toasters and some kitchen scenery in there for that to really work. Yeah. But there is one. It's, again, it's on my Amazon wish list. There's a cool one that like I've kind of wanted it. I've kind of not wanted it because like I'm afraid that like if I get it, like if somebody sent it, I'm gonna do like one page and give up, kind of like Home Alone. But like it's a Tootsie Roll one. It has like the classic candy like Tootsie Roll, Dots, Sugar Babies, shit like that. But I have a feeling that if I get it, I'm gonna do like one page and stop because I have a feeling it's gonna be really repetitive. But it's also like a fucking cool novelty too. You know, I don't know. All right, now we're doing old Eddie's hat here. So if you want to see like the Tootsie Roll one, it's in my wish list. If you just want to check it out. I was finally able to rearrange that wish list to the way I wanted it and shit, because that shit was all out of fucking whack. was like, woohoo, I finally get to rearrange it. Thinking of all the flavors. Well, I was thinking more like shit like I was thinking more like shit like this. Where's it at? No, I'll fucking shoot myself if I have to do that. Do that. What was that one at? The actual one page I did in this fucking book. Kind of like shit like this, but like imagine like if we're doing Pop Tarts here and shit. So like imagine like a toaster and shit like that too. You know. So I bought that and did one page out of it. It was okay, but I was just like whatever. Some of the pages in there I know I don't have the patience for. Coloring book idea. Oh god, I even want to fucking read the rest of that comment. When I look at my wish list, I hate that some things are sold out. And like, damn, I gotta go through and delete. So some of them I keep on there, you know, because sometimes they'll get them back in. Um, but sometimes I'll give up and fucking delete them. You know. Coloring book idea called segregation, where each page is a different. Oh, god damn it! Should have known. I should have known. What did I do? I read it anyway. I knew it was gonna be something terrible. What did I do? I fucking read it anyway. Why? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. My wish list is getting Diana. You have like 47 wish lists. That is no joke, people. If you're just like, oh hey, I want to send Diana something from her wish list, good luck. Fucking don't make any fucking plans. Okay? 'Cause, like you're gonna be looking for a while. This shit takes time. It's like the bottle of a fucking bottle of Nyquil. It's like the back of a bottle of fucking Nyquil. It says do not operate machinery. It should say don't make any fucking plans. That's what it should say. Sure. NyQuil, because you can't have a cold when you're in a coma. Oh, fuck, I don't have an eraser down here. I swear, I feel really handicapped going down here because I don't have an eraser. I don't have a sharpener. I think YouTube censors certain words. Let me. No, like I said, I fucking. Oh, gas chamber. Huh. That's weird. I didn't put gas on there. That's weird. Um, like I said, I've beefed up my banned words list, so but gas is not on there. I know that for sure. Coloring book idea: Tears in the Gas Chamber, and that's just as morbid as like your fucking indigenous slave one. Like nobody's lining up. No one's gonna be lining up to color that. At least I hope not. If they are, then I don't want to talk. I don't want to meet them. I want one that's like instead of like serial killers, like there's a lot of serial killer comic books out there. I want one with like notorious people, like notorious, like scandalous people. I mean, like O.J. Simpson, Amy Fisher, Lorena Bobbitt. You know, I want like people like them. You know, Tanya Harding. You know, I think that would be a cool one. I would buy that one. Yeah, Monica Lewinsky and shit. Like, give me a color book of like scandalous people. I'd buy that shit. So it'd be like the same concept as this almost. So like you get like fucking whoever this would be. So it'd be like Amy Fisher. So you'd have like Amy Fisher's fucking face right there. Then you'd have like shit in the background that kind of relate to Amy Fisher. Like you have a fucking gun and shit. You know, Tanya Hart. Yeah, the Tanya Hart movie was pretty good. But like I have like seen so much Tanya Hardin shit that like I was like, come on, let's get to it. Because like once you see the like ESPN 30 for 30 on Tanya Harding, there's not really fucking much else you can go. I watch Deadly Women. Yeah, Deadly Women's pretty good. I like Deadly Women. I don't watch like full episodes of it, but like I enjoy it. There's a great show on Investigation Discovery called Your Worst Nightmare. Yeah, that's a great show. That's a good show. I've seen Tanya nude. I wasn't impressed. Yeah, I saw the sex tape. It was meh. Now the Amy Fisher sex tape. Gotta admit, I admit, I it was pretty good. Oh, Casey Anthony, that'd be a good one for the book. That'd be a good one. Shit. Yeah, that'll work. You go so dark with that shit. Like who else was really scandalous? Like that's the book I would buy. I mean, serial killers are cool. It's just that I mean, like right now, I mean, I'm coloring this one because like there are some good ones in here to color, but like I'm kind of tired of fucking serial killers at the moment, you know. Zimmerman, oh yeah, Zimmerman, that's a good one because he's not technically a serial killer. He technically only killed one person, and technically, in the records, it's a justifiable homicide now. Like you could have Zimmerman, you could have like a gun in the background, a fucking, a pack of Skittles. Apparently, But I see coloring book and I see Josh's name, so this is gonna be good. Coloring book of celebs that died. Like, oh, okay, oh wow, that's actually a decent idea. Holy shit. Elvis on the toilet. Okay, I spoke too soon. Bill Hartman in bed with. Okay, wow, that got dark really quick. All right. Freddie Mercury, rapid. Wow, that was actually a good idea until we got the fucking Elvis on the toilet, and then it just went fucking downhill from there. Wow, and I even praised it. I was like, wow, that's a pretty good idea until I kept reading. Okay. I was like, wow, celebrities who die. That's actually a good idea. And Elvis dead on the fucking shitter. Okay. All right. And it's like Phil Hartman with bullet holes. Okay, fuck. That got dark. And it's like Freddie Mercury ravaged by AIDS. Like, fuck. Got even darker. Like, damn. Like, fuck. You turn the page. What do we see? Fucking Anne Frank's mom in the gas chamber? Like, what the fuck? How much darker you want to go? How much fucking. You got a lot of issues when you talk out, man. You want to capture how they pass? Well, fuck, not really. I'd be like in a coloring book with like the victims of Ed Gein. I don't want that. I don't want to color the victims. I get the serial killers because sometimes like, fuck, I don't know the serial killer. Fuck, while I'm coloring them, I'll pull up a documentary on YouTube, learn a little bit about them, color them, maybe pull up a picture on YouTube or on Google, color, oh, like shit, okay, I see the shirt they're wearing. Fuck, I can color that shirt. Damn, that's the third one he's come up with that is like very morbid. That's probably the most morbid one. That's even more morbid than the first two, I think. Holy shit. Let's go back to Pop Tarts, dude. Oh no, that's his fourth one because he suggested Pop. Who suggested Pop Tarts? Was it Toast or was it Josh? Please say that was. Please say that was Josh that suggested that. Because then he has at least one morbid. Okay, thank God he has like one idea that isn't fucking morbid. You know? Comedians and comedy actors. Oh yeah, that'd be a cool one. John Candy, Chris Farley, Rich Pryor, fucking Red Fox, Cheech and Chong, with some pot shit behind it and shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. Too bad I don't know how to draw, man. Fucking, I'd make these right now. Sure. If I knew how to draw, shit, fuck, I'd make these and publish them myself, and then wouldn't give y'all any money for your ideas. I said that part out loud, didn't I? Oops. Do you like the game Operation? Yeah. I even have the very rare Operation Brain Surgery, dude. I can't get it out right now because there's a bunch of shit on it, but I have it. I should have brought an eraser down here. Shit. Imagine that game, but oh god, I don't like where this is going already. Imagine that game, but instead of removing the bones, it's Jesus, and you're pulling out the. Okay, I don't know where to start with that one, but we'll start here. One, that's gonna piss off so many religious groups. Okay. Two, three nails. Okay. Um, three, no. Four, dude, therapy. Get some. Just not even therapy, man. Like get a friend and talk some shit out, man. Just let some shit flow with them and shit, man. Just listen. I'm all for like fucking funny ideas, man. But like three nails, man. Like the game wouldn't last that long for one. I mean, I guess you can make the game better if like you had to pull the nails out while you're being beaten for like 2 hours. I guess. I had that joke earlier. I didn't want to say it in here when Jax is in here because she's religious, kind of religious and shit. But like earlier when you asked me what the dumbest when you asked me what the dumbest Disney movie was, I was gonna say Passion of the Christ because it was made by 20th Century Fox and Disney owns them now. Because like I know like Passion of the Christ is based on like what happened to Jesus, but like when I saw that movie, I just kept thinking logic in that movie. Like Jesus is carrying the cross. They're like, carry this cross so we can hang you on it, which I'm like, all right, whatever. But then like as he's carrying it, they're beating him, like whipping him and shit. And I'm like, and they're like, carry it. Whoosh. I'm like, he probably carried it faster and you start whipping his ass. Probably. I'm just theory, you know. So you want my dumbest Disney movie? It's Passion of the Christ. No, no, just no. Can't wait. I'm gonna make my own Jesus movie. That's like a dream project of mine. I'm gonna make my own Jesus movie. The movie made me cry. I'm gonna make my own Jesus movie. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna start off just like every other Jesus movie. Just him being nailed to the cross and shit. So you think we're gonna Tarantino it? We're gonna go backwards and shit? No, he's gonna be nailed to the cross. He's gonna be up there, but then all of a sudden, fucking ninjas come out. All right, ninjas come out and they start beating up people and shit. And he's just like, Jesus, like, I'm supposed to die today. And they're like, not today, you aren't. They fucking pull out the claw hammer and they pull the nails out and they get Jesus, they pull him away. They and then two of the ninjas, they pull up the mask and it's fucking Jay and Silent Bob. All right, but they're only there for a cameo. All right, and that's just cameo. All right, so they quote some like I don't know, they quote some like Star Wars shit. They fucking pimp off, you know. And then we follow the life of Jesus, like what his life would have been, and like maybe he wants to be like I don't know, maybe he wants to be a fucking accountant. I don't know. He likes numbers and shit. So like you follow the life of Jesus as he becomes an accountant in the world and shit. And then like maybe one day he's like, you know what? Maybe I want to be a Satanist. So he's like, hail Satan. Like like shit. I'd watch that movie. Jesus was the first zombie. Nice. Then again, if like Diana said, Passion of the Christ made her cry, and that's fine if that movie touched you in that way. But the way I watched it, I'm just like, he carried that a lot faster if you just stopped beating him. That's the way I just kept looking at it, and I just couldn't. I cannot get to that personal level on the movie that other people had. You know what I mean? YouTube censored it, sadly. Oh god, don't even get me started on that shit. Can't stand that shit. YouTube, a platform where you don't have to be censored yet. I gotta watch fucking videos that are censored. Even AVGN, the last fucking like, you wouldn't think AVGN would censor himself, and even he censors himself now. He used to say, "You know what's bullshit," and he doesn't even say that anymore. You know what's BS? I'm like, all right, I just want to see how long I can hold on. I can't stand when you. Yeah, exactly. Like I used to really enjoy Epic Mealtime when they were popular. I used to really enjoy Epic Mealtime. I thought it was like fucking good shit. But then like he kept censoring himself, and that shit pissed me off. So I just stopped watching this shit. Or like I know Josh doesn't really know a lot about wrestling, or Burnt Toast, or both of you, I think. But like, there's a wrestler that talks a lot about wrestling figures and shit, and it's pretty interesting shit. But like, he's always censoring himself, and I'm just like, fuck, you don't need to censor yourself. This is YouTube, man. But like, to the point where like I can't watch his channel, so like I just don't watch his shit anymore. And people are like, well, it's sponsors. I'm like, bullshit. That can't be the reason because I watch fucking McNasty. And McNasty says some horrible fucking shit. You think the fucking you think the coloring book ideas that Josh just came up with was bad? Holy shit. Go watch some McNasty videos and like the shit they say just has my jaw on the floor. I'm just like, you know? Um I'm just like, fuck, I can't stand it. Be sending it. I wonder if they had an episode where they showed their suicide vest collection. I still watch Grimm. I kind of watch Grimm every now and then. I do like his new girlfriend. I think she's a better, actually, watching her, I think she's a better fit for him. I think Tina, or AKA Quarantina, I think she's a better fit for him. Because she kind of does all the goofy shit that fucking Barbara wouldn't do. You know, and she's kind of cute. I think Barbara's hotter. You but now Barbara's doing stupid shit on her channel. She does like the stories and shit like that, and I'm just like, whatever. Like the fucking shit with her daughter and like the what's that kid's name? The boyfriend. I don't know. You get it? Arab Muslims. Oh, Suicide Bus. Okay, that was the joke I made earlier, where I was like the episode of Arab Cribs where they show up and the house is gone. Uh, All right, other than coloring his name, once I color this 2 here, Mr. Egeen is pretty much done. I just got to color his name. I'm just glad you didn't do that joke when Jax was here. That's what you meant. I thought you were saying it got covered by Samsung. No, no. The joke was the house was gone, so fucking boom. That was the joke I was going for. Jax got it. That's why she was like, oh. You know what? No, I'm gonna add one thing to this. Oh no shit. Oh god, no, he's not done. Fuck, I forgot about his shirt. I'm actually gonna add this to it. Yeah, a little blood to the knife. We're gonna add a little pizzazz to it here. A little pizzazz. Perfect. Jax is chill. I like her. She doesn't get mad with our exactly. Unlike fucking other people who used to come on here or other people's lives who I used to join for 5 hours at a time. Then they wouldn't even fucking post the shit. Waste my fucking time. Like Jax will say something like that's not what we say to people, but she will never ask me like, "Oh, you have to take this live down," or like, "Oh, you can't post that." She will never do that, unlike other people. Well, like, I mean, like, again, if you want me to come live with you and shit, that's cool and everything. I don't mind coming live with you and everything. But the fact that I came over to your live for fucking 5 hours, having a good time and shit like that, we went on your live for 5 hours, and then you didn't even have the fucking decency to fucking keep it up. I might as well just went to work for fucking 5 hours and not got paid for it. I mean, shit, I'm basically doing that right now. I've been live for 3 hours right now and I haven't made a nickel. But but still, you had me come on your channel for fucking 5 hours, and then you didn't even fucking have the decency to keep it posted. Kiss my dick. Definitely. All right. Yeah, boy. So how was your day? Day was good. Just chilled and colored in your book that you gave me here. Watched some Twilight Zone and such. Where I went to work. Mhm. Had to go grab food at Jack in the Box, but I was still listening. Who did Taylor? Like she was just like, why don't you come on my channel one time and do a stream? I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Shit, you come on mine and shit. I'll come on yours, no problem. Shit. So the first time we went live, we did 5 fucking hours, 5 hours, and like literally around like the fucking 4 hour and 50 minute mark is when she said like, well, I'm not gonna keep this up when it's done. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you ain't gonna keep this up when it's done? You had me on here for like almost 5 hours and shit, and lo and behold, shit, she did not keep it posted. I'm like, so you had me sit here for 5 hours of my time, and then you're not even gonna have the fucking decency to keep the fucking shit posted? Are you fucking me? You know? So I was like, for now on, if you want to come live, you're coming live on mine and shit. So she said, okay, cool. So she came live on mine a couple times and shit, which cool. And then she finally asked one time. She was like, "Will you come live on mine again, please?" I was like, "All right, cool." All right. So I come live on hers and shit, and we're no shit like fucking. I was here. Yeah, yeah, she was here for that. Yeah. So I go live on hers again. Right. We're literally like fucking. I think we're like. We had to be like 40 minutes in, and like I do a hanging joke where like I'm like I do that shit, and she's like, "Well, great. Now I can't post this again." I'm like, "Are you fucking for?" So I just got off. I just got off the shit. I got off and I was just like, thank you again for wasting my fucking time. Because I'm not going to sit there for you for all this fucking time. And if you're not even going to fucking post it, like, what's the fucking point? I'm not even going to waste my goddamn time. But sometimes she would talk to me like I was fucking garbage anyway. So like shit. And that was her excuse when I was trying to like patch things up and shit. She was like, "Well, I talk to you like I'm garbage, like you're garbage anyway." And I was just like, I'm trying to patch shit up here, but whatever. Okay. Other than his name, took me 3 hours and 18 minutes because I was talking to you fuckers and shit. Oh, and whoever liked this video, your mom's gonna die in hell. We dislike shit around here if we like it. But other than his name, there he is. There's all that gein right there. A little shovel and probably would have taken me less time if I wasn't talking and shit. But especially for something this simplistic, like with the gravestones and shit in the background and everything. Oh shit, I forgot his lips. Fuck. Maybe Crockett? No. Ed Gein, man. Where do you see a coonskin hat? Scoon. That see, and again, I'm handicapped because I don't have like my actual lip color down here. Like that's good with my 172 set because I actually have like a lip tone now. Whereas this with the Crayola, I kind of like made my own lip tone, kind of. So we're gonna use this and see. It's always made it look like they were wearing lipstick. Just kind of like with this happy little tree. Happy little tree here. Mm, this one tree here. And we'll put one next to it because everybody needs a friend. There we go. Look, sweetie, it's a spoon. Shut up. There we go. There. He looks a little better. There we go. I just gotta color his name, but I'm not going to that because like the fucking first letters and shit is like fucking pain in the ass color. So it is 10:41. I am going to stay on to 11. So whatever y'all got, bring it on now because at 11 o'clock, I'm out of here. Remember, there's Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description that you don't use. Um, you know, okay, I just sucked dick on the corner. It's all right. Um, Teespring link, for t-shirts that you don't buy. That's down there. And there's the Amazon wish list that Diana Beth uses to get this cool bloody alphabet that has a serial killer for each letter of the alphabet here. That has some cool ones like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer, Pablo Escobar, which that was different. Which that took some fucking time. I can't believe I did that Pablo Escobar. That actually took me shorter time than I thought. I really thought that was going to be like a fucking couple day ordeal, or like more than 2 days. I really thought that was going to be more. But she was nice enough to send that over. Plus a horror one and a Sesame Street one. Man, I haven't touched a Sesame Street one in a couple days, man. I gotta do that one. That's Charles Manson right there. So that's all in the description down below. So, who doesn't have? Who does it have for X? No, that's a good question. Who does it have for X? RSTUVW. Oh, there is no X. It goes U W for Eileen Warnos, and then it skips X and go right to Y for Graham Young. There is no X. There's no X, but they have the fucking Zodiac killer who nobody knows who the fuck it is, but they have a picture for him. God, you don't know how triggered that makes me. And he's also in this book too. He even says unknown. It says identity unknown. Yet there's a picture for him. So if the identity is unknown, how's there a picture for him? Pisses me off. Oh man, I did pretty good on H. Holmes here. I did better on the other Ed Gein. I did better on that one. Where's the other Ed Gein from the other book? I did better on that one. There has to be a serial killer named Xavier out there. This one from this one right here. Where's it at? The John Wayne Gacy I did, yeah. Even though there's no record of him ever wearing this fucking suit. This one and the Eileen Warnos I did are probably two of my favorites I've done. Where's my Eileen Warnos at? There it is. There's my Eileen Warnos. This is a good one. Like if you just want to start adult coloring and you want to color serial killers, I highly suggest this book. This is good. It's real cheap. It's like $10. I think the most is like $10. I think I got mine for like 8. Really good book. Good book. She looks batshit crazy. You're welcome. And there's like I think it's upstairs. Yeah, yeah. I have a book upstairs. It has Eileen Warnes in it too. It's like all female serial killers, but I didn't do that one that well. I didn't do her so well in that one. She's in this one too, so I'm gonna take another stab at her in this one whenever I get to her. Wait a minute, coloring 23 pages. So wait a minute, they're fucking. Hold on, they're missing some letters here. They're missing 3 letters. Hold on. Oh, they're missing 3 letters here. Hold on. Q X and V. Those are the 3 letters that they don't have in here. Q X and V. Right? There's no V, right? Yeah, there's no V. All right, 12-minute warning. I'm fucking out of here. I think this is the first live ever where like you have never fucking seen me drink anything live. Never. Is there a coloring book that's like memorable movie scenes? The closest I have seen to that would probably be like the Home Alone one, or I've seen one where it's like memorable movie posters. It's probably the closest I've seen to it. Like I said, you'll probably find like some movie specific ones. Like I said, the Home Alone one. Yeah. You know, and like they have some like I've seen Alien. I know there's an Alien adult coloring book. Um, but A, I'm not a real big fan of the Alien franchise, and B, that's just a lot of black. I just know I'd have to use a lot of black and green. Um, the ones are out there. Goonies are out there. Well, like not just like there's not to my knowledge, I haven't seen one that's just like, oh, here's just a collection of favorite movie scenes. Closest I can get to you to that one is probably movie posters, but the reviews on them are not good, unfortunately. Every time I look through this and I'm like, oh, I should give it a second try. Like this page right here just gives me anxiety just looking at it. I'm just like, fuck that noise. I don't have that kind of patience. All horror movie coloring books would be cool. You would think that, but no, I've seen some reviews for some, and like the one that Diana got me was pretty cool. I've done a couple pages in it, and it's pretty cool. I don't have it down here, but it's pretty cool. There's the only problem with it is that for me, I mean, you would think that like a lineup with Pennywise, Herbert West, Ghostface, Jason, fucking, who else is in there? Freddy. You would think with a lineup like that, you wouldn't need more variety, but you do because the 2 pages with fucking Ghostface are virtually the same thing. The 2 pages with Jason are, I wouldn't say the same thing, but like none of them are with his mask. Uh, there's like 3 pages for Evil Dead. You know, there's one cool one for Mars Attacks. I really want to do it, but I don't think I have the fucking patience for it. There's one for Texas Chainsaw. Again, I just think, oh, like in the one for Freddy, you don't even get to color his fucking sweater. He's wearing a tux. You know, to which I'm just like, you know. Now it'd been cool if they do have a cool Chucky picture in there. I will give them that. There's a cool Chucky picture. The Chucky one I did was pretty fucking badass. Um, I will say I just wish they had like maybe throw a leprechaun in there, like maybe fucking I don't know, like maybe throw Jason with his mask on in there. That'd been cool. Maybe Freddy with his sweater. Fucking something. I mean, overall, it's a decent book. The illustrations in there are fucking top notch. I will say that the illustrations in there are fucking dope. They're fucking sweet as fuck. But like, I don't know, just for me, I could have used some different photos. You know, Freddy getting married. No, he's just wearing a tux as he's killing somebody or something. I can't remember. You know, like I said, the illustrations are great. I mean, it's nothing against the illustrations. I've seen like worse illustrations. Trust me, I got in fucking one coloring book so bad that like Amazon was just like, just throw it away. Like we don't even want it back. Just throw it away. You know. Still haven't heard from Let's Make a Deal. Yeah, they're not gonna call. It's okay. Ready on top of Nancy while she's in bed. That'd be cool. Well, yeah, like shit like that. I don't know if they're afraid because they're not like officially licensed. So like that could be part of the issue why they're not going the full distance. But there's also like fucking 4 to 5 just straight up Jason Voorhees um coloring books. You know, the first one would be my favorite. The first one's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. But like, come on, man. If you don't include Freddy versus Jason, you just include the original fucking lineup in part 3, man. Come on, man. Part 3, man. That's what it's all about, son. Part 3 and 4, that's like a perfect combo right there, man. Like if part 1 never existed and the third one was the first one and the fourth one was the second one, oh my god, so good. Carrie and Carrie 2 color books would be cool. See, Carrie 2 doesn't get a lot of respect. I actually went and saw Carrie 2 in theater. I think that's why I like it. I've never even seen Carrie 1. I just know of it. I just know the famous parts of it and shit. I'm just like, good for Carrie, because considering what they did to her, shit, they deserved it. Fuck her. I root for her. Is that the Dream Warriors? Yes. Dream Warrior is part 3. Dream Warriors is part 3, and Dream Master is part 4. Dream Child is part 5, which I mean, it's not my favorite, but like, if I'm ever like, oh, let me rewatch all the Nightmare on Elm Street, I skip over part 2, care less. But like, I'm not a fan of part 5, but I'll at least sit down and watch part 5. It's not my favorite, but I'll fucking sit and watch it. Rage Carry 2 was bomb. Hell yeah. Dream War is my second favorite. Okay. I mean, me personally, I like Dream Warriors the best. That's just me personally. Because it's the one that got me into it. Yeah. Like I just got my Amazon Prime Day order today. I got the Friday the 13th box set, not the one everybody's going goo goo gaga for. Not that one. It's the one that they came out, the one that you can go to Walmart and get for like $20. I got it on Amazon for like 12, you know. I got that one. So I like that one. I could give a fuck's ass about the first one. Do not care at all. I'm sorry. I think the first one is just boring. It's what I like to call a $10 movie with $1 million ending. I think the movie's boring until the twist at the end, where you find out, spoiler alert, that Pamela Voorhees is the fucking killer. Like, that's interesting. Her death was pretty fucking sweet. That's it. Don't care. That fucking movie bores the fucking shit out of me. If you weren't working, you could play that movie on Halloween. You talked about it before. I just fucking rip on it for fucking an hour and a half because I can't stand it. I had the Home Improvement kit. Yep, Zachary Ty Bryant. Yep. But like part two is pretty good. You know, part three, of course, 3D, dope. Part four, good. You know, cheesy but good. Part five, I think, is the redheaded stepchild. I like it. Oh no, Dream Warriors. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah. Um, part five of Friday the 13th is one that like people are like, oh fuck that movie, it's stupid. It was just an imposter. I thought it was pretty good. It was different. They were trying to go somewhere different with it, which I kind of liked. You know, I was just like, oh, okay, it was fucking Roy. All right, cool. You know, they didn't try and go too fucking bonkers with it where the next three were going. You know, six was good. You know, seven, I'm sorry, I don't like seven that much. I'll watch it, but I don't like it. I'm like, come on. I mean, who would? I mean, like, come on. Like, you know, the story goes that you know they were trying to make part seven, Freddy versus Jason. That was the original jumping off point for Freddy versus Jason, but they couldn't get the rights to Freddy and vice versa and shit. But their backup plan was essentially like, all right, well, fuck, we can't make Freddy versus Jason. Fuck it, we'll make Jason versus Carrie. Whatever, I could care less. Say what you want about part eight. Love part eight. Love it. Can't get enough of it. So good. Love it. Final Friday. I get what they were going for Final Friday. Love it. You know, I wouldn't say I love it, but I like it. I get what they were going for. I love Creighton Duke. I think that character is great. I really wish Adam Marcus could have made his version of fucking Freddy versus Jason, where it was going to be Creighton Duke. I forgot the other two, but it was basically going to be who collects the most souls just to stay on Earth and shit. I don't know, whatever. Of course, we all know how I feel about Freddy versus Jason. Jason X, cheesy, but took me a while to like it. But I like it because I got to see it in theaters, so it was cool. The remake, fuck it, don't care. Remake, stupid. There was one good kill in the movie. There was one good like scene in the movie, I should say, and that's the scene where like the bitch is like hiding under the pier. That scene was like actually pretty intense. You know, because like I was just like, oh shit, she gonna get away for right now? Oh shit, that scene was actually pretty fucking intense. You know, everything else could give a fuck ass. Your obsession with Jason versus Michael, I don't get it. That guy with the chocolate bar pistol. Well, all right, we hit the 11 o'clock, so like I'm gonna peace out of here for tonight. I should be back again on Saturday. Um, even though I don't make any money, but Bert, that would have made a better combo. No, man, like it's two silent killers. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. There's a great fan film though that you would like, Josh. Look up Jason versus Michael, and there's a good fan film. There's some great horror fan films you would like. In fact, fan films, go check out Never Hike in the Snow by Womp Stomp Films. Came out yesterday. Pretty good. It's short, but it's good. It's the sequel to Never Hike Alone, fan film from Jason. So if you like that, check out that. Shit's fucking dope as shit. Agree, Josh. Stop it. That's one for both of you. Lucky fucking strikes. Lucky strikes fucking restart every stream. But there is a fan film for Jason versus Michael if you do want to go fucking goo goo gaga over it. Because it's like it's a decent one. Freddy versus Ben. Oh my god, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description that you won't use. There's a Teespring link for T-shirts that you won't buy, and an Amazon wish list that at least Diana uses for right now. You send the artist something, I'll show it off here live, or in a video just for you if that's what you so please, or I just kiss your ass, just all up and down the ass crack there. Just let me know if how you prefer it, video, live, whatever. Yep, I'll see you guys again Saturday. Remember, keep the hobo population low. Go down to your local train yard, kill a hobo, and always remember that hookers don't take coupons. Be breezy.